we kept waiting for the next report. A figure through smoke, a shouted word, a hand sign from the rear. Something to tell us where the breach had widened, where the reserves were moving, which side had bent, who was still alive enough to answer. But nothing came. The runners had stopped. No more boots crossing open ground. No more messengers cutting between volleys. No more breathless updates thrown into the line like sparks. Only distance, only guesswork. Only the hard silence that falls when each section of the field is left to become its own world. That is a dangerous hour. Because men like to know, like to feel the war held together by voices, like to believe somebody somewhere still sees the whole shape. And when that thread breaks, fear starts inventing endings. When the runners stopped, the battle became heavier, not louder, heavier. Each sound had to carry more meaning. Each movement in the haze looked like either rescue or ruin, and no one could tell which until it was already close enough to hurt. I looked into the gap where they used to run, that narrow strip of death between a hold and the next. Trampled ground, broken shafts, bodies too still to move messages anymore. And I understood no one was coming through. Not now, maybe not again. So the choice changed. No longer. What did command say? No longer. What news is on the way? Only. Will you remain faithful without being updated? That is where the soul is tested differently. When the runners stopped, we had to become local light, local courage, local obedience. Not because the greater mission vanished, but because its next piece had been entrusted to whatever truth remained in our own chest. So we checked the line ourselves, counted shields, counted breaths, breathe the slow, breathe the smoke, breathe the hunger in the enemy push, and built our answer from what God gave at arm's reach. A brother asked if we had been abandoned, not accusing, just tired enough for honesty. I looked at the field, at the severed chain of communication, at the empty corridor where orders had died, and I answered the only way I could. No, not abandoned, just entrusted. That changed the air. Not all at once, not like fire from heaven splitting the storm. More like iron settling, more like back straightening under truth. More like men remembering that the Lord does not need a messenger lane to remain present. So we held and chose and judged the moment as best we could, without fresh command, without distant reassurance, without the comfort of knowing how the rest of the war was bending. When the runners stopped, we learned the cost of maturity in battle. To act without panic, to wait without freezing, to move without being told twice, to carry a fragment of the whole war as if heaven had placed it in our hands for one brutal hour. Then eventually the next wave came, and with it the proof that isolation had not made us lesser, only sharper, only more dependent on the voice beneath every other voice. So let this be remembered, not only the charge, not only the breakthrough, but the silent severing between lines. The moment the field split into pockets of uncertainty and faith, had to walk without new instructions when the runners stopped. whether the order had truly entered us. It found out whether the order had truly entered us.